What's up, everybody? It is Duretti Spaghetti doing another Mega Man Legacy Collection Challenges Let's Play. This time, because we're starting a fresh episode, we are going to jump right into the Mega Man 1 Mega Mix. Here we go. And it just, once again, they are just plopping you into the middle of all these stages here and making you go through an endurance round of hell and back. We'll see with how much I'm gonna be playing this game here, and with taking breaks, we'll see if this series remains my favorite NES franchise of all time. Still at the top of the list, even though I got really pissed off at the Wily machines and everything else in the last episode. I still just freaking adore this franchise and hate that it has never really gotten the treatment that it deserves, I feel. You know, we get like Mario Super Collections, which understandably so, when that's the flagship franchise for Nintendo. Makes sense. And, you know, Mega Man was made by Capcom, so I get it wasn't even an original Nintendo product, but, you know, we get the Legend of Zelda Ultimate Collections, we get all these like great compilations, and it just seems like every single time Mega Man gets screwed one way or another. And not that the Legacy Collection here is bad, you know, it's great. I'm enjoying it so far. The novelty of it all and playing it on PlayStation is definitely fantastic. And there's this, you know, this is great and all, but that timer just fucks you with being able to see the blocks to stand on. It's annoying as all get up, and damn it, I missed that. So that blows. But I'll get this little bit of health here. So yeah, I wish they had more. What I really wish, this is what I really wish, this is at the top of my after Christmas list, is in Europe they made a Sega Genesis Mega Man collection where it was, I want to say it was Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 all on one cartridge. And then it had, after you beat all three of them, you got a bonus game called Wily Tower. And what was interesting about it was it introduced new bosses never seen before, as well as I almost made it through that like perfectly. Introduced new robot bosses to fight, as well as the ability to pick which 8 weapons from the previous Robot Masters. In all 3 games, you were going to load up on your run through Wily Tower. And if you had never played before, you were doing it completely blind. So, incredibly challenging. There's people who've played through it on YouTube, and it just looks so incredibly fun. So I'd like to see something like that, or even an inclusion of the Game Boy games. The Game Boy games were completely different from what we got on the NES growing up. Mega Man, I want to say Mega Man on the Game Boy. Why am I even like doing this the hard way? You know, Mega Man 1 included Robot Masters from games 1 and 2. So that was how they did that. And I want to say then Mega Man 2 on the Game Boy had Robot Masters from 2 and 3 again, and shit, I messed that up. yeah, so the Game Boy games, there's no reason why they couldn't, you know, throw the Game Boy games on here too. That would have been sweet. And, oh, I forget that I have to use these things. And this one, not a top favorite I'm just gonna, I won't be able to do that. Maybe I can. We're gonna try to do some speedrun tactics here on that part. Speaking of speedrun tactics, holy cow. We are just gonna... There we go. I think that's why they give that weapon refill drop part right there. Oh, that made up on some time. Cool. Anyway, going back, games that were not choice favorites on the Super Nintendo for the Mega Man series was definitely Mega Man Soccer. Yes, they did make... Oh, a Yellow Devil. That's awesome. They did make a soccer game of Mega Man on the Super Nintendo. And you know what? I had it, and I frickin' loved it. It was a pretty cool concept at the time, and I missed. Okay, I think I can get him this time. There we go. 6:11, and I had to do it in 9:30. It's still a bronze. Man, they are just ruthless on the scores here. Maybe they're not. Maybe you should just be an all-pro, and this is reaffirming to me that I am not a pro at this game series. Whatever. But anyway, yeah, Mega Man Soccer was so much fun, in my opinion. You'd pick different... This was your first opportunity to play as the Robot Masters, some of them anyway, between games 1, 2, 3, and 4, I want to say. And you could do these super shots that were... they matched the Robot Master's ability. So like Woodman, you do his super shot, and the ball would have like a leaf shield around it, and it would stun a person if it hit them. So... it was cool. It was fun. If you have emulators or ROMs, or if you even have your old Super Nintendo at home, I would recommend picking up Mega Man Soccer. If anything, just to say, like, you played one of the, like, weirder Mega Man games out there. Alright, well, why don't we... Yep, let's just do the Mega Man 2 Robot Rush here. That's fine. And they drop me right into Heatman stage... That's fine. We'll just take him out. Big old Zippo lighter looking motherfucker that he is. Okay. Crash Man. I'm just gonna let him kill me because I think it would be faster. I'll cheat. I'll use deaths. I see the speedrun guys use deaths. That's fine. Airman for him. Got him. Good, good, good. Oh, Bubble Man. He looks so, like... a lot of people might think he looks like a dork, but... I don't know. I think he's kind of cool. He had potential to be so much more, but... so much for that. Airman. I really dig Airman's look. There we go. Metal Man. Here's a little trick with Metal Man that you may not have known. If you use his own ability against him, he's dead in like 2 hits. Poor Metal Man. And Woodman also weak against Metal Man. I mean, Metal Man's weapon is just the most overpowered weapon in the game. And funny enough, I never played through the entire game using his blade like I've seen so many people do. Just watching other people play Mega Man on like YouTube and Let's Plays and stuff. Maybe when I start live streaming Mega Man 2, that'll be what I do, is I will change my ways and start using the Metal Blade more. Oh, Quick Man, I hate Quick Man. As a kid, I just thought he was the absolute worst, but use Flash Man, you drain half of his life, and then you're going to want to use the Crash Bombs against him. But the trick is getting him to stay in place long enough to, yeah, to get hit by it. He really is annoying. As a kid, it's not so bad now, but as a kid, I was just like, oh my god, how can anybody beat this guy? He's so fast, he's so quick. He really is. He is a pain in the ass. That's always best when you can hit him directly with the Crash Bomb, but I'll just lure him into the wall there, because it's like he has it programmed in that if you, if you run in directly to the Robot Masters, it takes away just a ton of health and you die from it. So it's like, he's kind of like kamikaze guy. Silver for that. I'll take silver. I'm happy. Not too shabby. Cool. Okay, so let's see if there's any new ones that have opened up here. Mega Man 2 Mega Mix, Wily Machine, Mega Man 1 and 2 Mashup, Mega Man 3 Remix. So here we are, we're starting to get into the Mega Man 3 games and Mega Man 4. Okay. I'm going to jump ahead and play Mega Man 3 Remix. This is my favorite game out of the entire series. Just, I spent so much time as a kid playing this and trying to perfect it as much as possible. Proto Man was great. The surprise of the Doc robots was incredible. I should have gotten through that part a little bit quicker, but that's okay. But yeah, I love this game. I would say that the music in Mega Man 2 is probably the best in the entire series, with this one being a very, very, very close second. Just so good. I can't say enough, I can't stress it enough about the Mega Man music as a whole. It's just incredible. And like different mashups that people have done with it and everything else too. Just, yeah. There we go. Good deal. Moving on. Oh, it just puts me into a slide right away. It's an interesting way to start. Really? That's all you're gonna have me do? I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty dumb. So Snake Man stage. I really like Snake Man. Neat idea. Stage is cool. It's all just a bunch of snakes. The music, one of my favorite levels of all with the music there. Alright, Proto Man, gonna hop around here like an idiot. And I remember when I was younger too, I just was so enamored with Proto Man. I was like, oh, what? Who is this guy? It's his brother. And I will argue to this day as well that Zero in the X series is totally like the future remade version of Proto Man. And I have a couple theories to stand behind that too. Is you know, in the when you oh, it gave it to me. That is freaking fantastic. I died and somehow in my death got to the little space ball thing there to be able to complete the challenge and get silver on it as well. That's great. Finally some forgiveness from this game. But anyway, with Zero and Proto Man in the games as you play through it, when you watch at the end of Mega Man 3, it says Proto Man's number in succession of like when he was built is 000. So I think that's all that you need right there is proof that Proto Man is 0 in the X games. Anyway, we are getting towards the end of the episode here, and I'm going to wrap it up for the day. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Duretti Spaghetti Plays Through Mega Man Legacy Collection. Please follow me on Instagram for updates when I do my live streams, as well as any other updates about the channel. See pictures of my Magic the Gathering card collection and decks that I play, and all sorts of other fun, wacky stuff that I decide to put up there. That username is in the video description below, so go check it out. Check it out. You should really go check it out. Okay, we'll see you again next time.